Sidebar. Caption. President Lincoln's goal during the Civil War was to keep the United States united no matter what. President Lincoln said, "A house divided against itself cannot stand." What do you think he meant by that? Map. Choosing sides. The northern states were called the Union, the southern states were called the Confederacy. Which side was Wisconsin on? Old Abe. Many generals of the Union Army thought Wisconsin soldiers were among the best fighters. Two groups were very famous, the Iron Brigade and the Eagle Regiment. The Eagle Regiment got their name from their mascot, Old Abe. Old Abe was a bald eagle. He was with the soldiers in many battles. He perched on cannons and flew over the battle site, screaming his war cry. After the war was over, he returned to Wisconsin with the soldiers. Old Abe lived at the Capitol building until he died. The Civil War begins. Abraham Lincoln was elected President of the United States right before the Civil War began. Lincoln said he would not stop slavery in the South, but he said he would not allow slavery in new states. This made people in the South mad. They wanted to make their own laws about slavery. They wanted more slave states in the West. Soon all of the southern states left the United States. They formed their own country. They called it the Confederate States of America, or the Confederacy. The northern states were called the Union. There were 4 slave states that did not leave the Union. These states were called border states. Sidebar. Most of Wisconsin's soldiers were teenage boys between the ages of 19 and 20. A war hero. The most honored Wisconsin war hero was Arthur MacArthur. He was a teenager from Milwaukee. He was 18 years old when he went to war. He won many awards for his bravery in battle. Later, MacArthur's son, Douglas MacArthur, was one of the United States' most important leaders in World War II. He changed the spelling of his family's last name. Caption. President Lincoln met with Union soldiers after one of the worst battles of the Civil War. Linking the past to the present. Today, the University of Wisconsin Badgers play football at Camp Randall Stadium. The stadium is on the site of the Civil War training camp. Have you been to Camp Randall Stadium? Wisconsin's role in the Civil War. President Lincoln asked Wisconsin's governor to send more men to help the Union. Governor Alexander Randall sent many more men than Lincoln had asked for. People in Wisconsin felt strongly that the Union had to be saved. But as the war went on, it became more difficult to get people to volunteer to be soldiers. People were less certain that the North would win. Most Wisconsin soldiers trained in Madison to fight in the Army. A training camp there was named in honor of Governor Randall.